Hello, everybody. I'm Aaron Barber. I'm your race director for this weekend's Damn Good Run. I just wanted to do a quick race brief video for you. Most of this information can be found or on the website or in the email that this video is likely attached to. But I just wanted to go through some important information with you and talk it through. We will jump right to it. There's going to be a big race this weekend. Got over 700 people signed up, pre-registered, which is a record. So I'm excited to see you all out there. If you know someone or you're watching this video and you're wondering if you can still get into the race, of course you can. We have plenty of room. So we have our bib pickup and late registration is available either at Aravaipa headquarters on this Friday, noon to 5. Typical drive-through style. Just pull on in, don't park your car, pull around back, follow the signs, honk your horn. We'll get you hooked up with your packet. Or right at the start line on Sunday. And do remember that this is a Sunday race. It is our only Sunday race, so keep that in mind. Don't show up on Saturday. You'll just see us setting up tents, and there will be no race happening. But you can still sign up for any distance on either Friday or Sunday. If you look at the timeline of events, you'll notice that two of our races have multiple waves. They're the two biggest ones, the 13K and the 4 mile. So they'll be 5 minutes apart. We just split those up evenly. So, like, for instance, the 13K has roughly 250 runners in it. So we'll put 125 in wave 1, 125 in wave 2. They are split up by ultra sign up ranking. So if you, the higher scores will be the first wave and the lower scores will be the second wave. If you wanted to run someone and you're put in two different waves, come see the registration tent or the timing tent, and we will likely be able to get that fixed for you. We ask that it's only requests based on family or that family that got split up or you wanted to run with someone. If it's just a personal preference, please stick to your designated wave. But timing tent or registration tent, we can take care of that race morning. Other than that, we have this is a big race. It's the finale of our Sonoran Cup, which up here. And that is the 26K. So if you're unfamiliar with the Sonoran Cup, folks have been racing that for the whole dirt series. So since Cape Creek Thriller in October, Pass Mountain, Frenzy, and then Santan, Elephant, Coldwater, and Mesquite, they were accruing points, and the top 10 for the fall, men and women, and the spring, men and women, were invited to Damn Good Run to crown the Cactus King and Cactus Queen. So they'll be doing an all-out brawl in the 26K. So there is, 100-something people registered in the 26K, but there's kind of a race within the race for who's going to take that Cactus King and Cactus Queen award. There might be different winners for both. So if the overall winner for the 26K, for instance, might not be a finalist, it's the first finalist to finish. We'll get the Cactus King and Cactus Queen award, and we've already emailed you and got you into the race and got your entry to you. So if you're a finalist, you should probably know it. If not, just continue to race like normal in 26K. This is also where we will give out our Desert Runner Trail Series awards. That I'll have that all broken down in the email that's attached to this. But if you won one of our awards for the Desert Runner Trail Series, whatever distance you are racing, your award ceremony will take place at 11 o'clock at Damn Good Run. So even if you don't want to run Damn Good Run and you did place in the Desert Runner Trail Series, the award ceremony will take place after the race at 11 a.m. and we'll get you your hardware. If you can't make it, we will make sure the award gets to you. So since there is 700 of you, parking, I won't say it's going to be an issue because we have a big lot to go with, but I'd always recommend carpooling. It helps with the entry process at getting into the park and just parking in general. But please, please, please follow the instructions of our staff and volunteers that will be assisting you with parking. The lot that we can use, it's when you pull into the race area, it's to the right. The lot to the left is reserved for boats, and we cannot park there. Our permit is dependent on that. So please listen to the volunteers and staff and park where they tell you to. And I'm working on a satellite lot that might be a couple 100-yard walk away. I don't officially have permission to use that yet, but just in case we get too many people, we will probably have an overflow lot. No need to shuttle or anything like that. It just might be a 100-yard longer walk than the normal lot. Entry to the park, right now it's 6 a.m. I'm working on getting that earlier. I haven't had confirmation from the park supervisor yet. The first race starts at 7 and then 7:15, which should be plenty of time to get into the park, pick up your bib, and all that. So plan on 6 a.m. gates opening right now, unless I hear back by the time the email goes out. If it's earlier, I will send out a message to everyone and let them know. But as of right now, if you show up at 5, the gates will be locked. Again, that is a fluid situation, and I'm working on that with the park supervisor. They just got to make sure they are staffed and have people at the entry gate willing to come that early. And if you're familiar with this course, the 40K runners, let's go to here, you've got a water crossing, and that is right here, and it's not something you can walk across, but this is Pipeline Cove. This is the 40K only, and we will have boats for you. You can swim if you'd like. We just have to have you wear a life jacket, a personal flotation device, and those will be provided. But we have 2 rafts, 2 staff members, 8 volunteers to assist with putting on life jackets, taking off life jackets, getting people on the boats, pushing the boats, and all that. So it'll be fun down there. If you were running the course maybe a month ago, you noticed this cove was dry. It is not dry anymore. They're filling up Lake Pleasant as we speak, so they're pumping in water from the Colorado River and trying to top it off for summertime recreation and evaporation, planning for that. So the cove is filling up. It might not be as deep as it was last year, but it's still not passable by foot. So that's your 40K. So we should have refreshments down there. It's not an aid station, but there'll probably be refreshments, music. We're trying to make it a good time. So in the event that you do have to wait an extra 30 seconds for a boat, at least you can drink something and jam to some music, hang out with Zach and Tristan and our volunteers. Weather-wise, we're looking great for this weekend. It looks like low 70s for the high, which is crazy. This is usually a hot run, but we'll still finish right at the water. You can jump in the water if you'd like. But looking great. Still have plenty of ice and water on course. So let's go through the courses quick for you. We'll start with the longer ones. Here. So the 40K, and I'll kind of take you through it briefly. You've probably already looked at this on Strava, but starting at the start, it goes to single track pretty quickly. The first mile is going to be single track trail. Until you get to the turnaround for the 2 mile. You won't turn around because you're running farther than that. So you go through there's some buildings and stuff for the park. And then after that, you'll jump down onto the dam. You'll cross the dam, which is obviously very flat and fast. Once you cross the dam, you still run on road until you're right here. And then you jump on single track, kind of double back on yourself. Net downhill till you get to kind of like the riparian area. This is a steep little kicker right here. And then you'll gently make your way through the riparian area. There's some footbridges. It's nice and green down there. You'll make your way up to 2 Cow Aid. First things first, though, we want to make sure this is going to be a critical junction right here. 13K runners will continue on to the finish, but 26K and 40K have to keep going north-northwest. So you'll go through nice rolly trail, some punchy, some rocky stuff, hit 2 Cow Aid, you'll be hugging the lake, you'll hit Scorpion Aid Station, then you'll descend down to that water crossing, cross on the boats, you'll make your way directly after the water to Cottonwood Aid, where you'll turn around, there's an aid station there, hit the tent, timing mat, grab what you need, turn around. It's not a direct route back, just follow the signs, we'll have this marked nice and clear for you. But then you're going to climb up to the high point of the course, Aravaipa Point. There's a sign up there, just hit the sign, turn around, come on back, scream downhill, make your way back to the water crossing, hop in a boat, and then this trail is going to be all familiar for you, all the way to the start finish, and you're done with your 40K. The 26K, similar looking course here. So you'll do the same thing. That first mile is going to be single track. Then you're going to hop on the dam. The dam is wide enough where you can run 6 abreast if you need to. It's like a road, but flat, fast, and I assume with this 26K and the stacked field that we have, we're going to be ripping across the dam on Sunday morning. So I think there's a Strava segment on there. Make sure you can try to beat that. Try to get that crown. Same thing, gonna run on the road, then jump on single track, double back through the riparian area, through this critical junction. You won't go to the start finish yet because you have to do a little out and back. You'll go all the way up through 2-cow aid. You will hit scorpion aid, but do not descend towards the water. Once you hit scorpion aid, that's where you can turn around and come on back. So this will be two-way traffic for 26K runners. And since we are live streaming the 26K, being the finale of the Sonoran Cup, it is likely to have mountain bike follow cams for like the lead male and lead female. So if you're coming the other way, just make sure you give, yield to whoever's going uphill or whoever's faster. Usually uphill has the right of way. If someone's ripping at 5 flat pace or 6 flat pace, maybe give them the right of way. The mountain bike cam should tuck right behind the runner, so it shouldn't be any additional problem, but just note that there will be two-way traffic and potentially a couple mountain bikes with cameras on them. So after Scorpion, come on back, hit 2-cow again, and you just go directly back to the start finish. 13K, there's close to 300 13K runners. So this is why we do 2 waves for you, because you go onto single track pretty quick. 13K is pretty simple course, one big loop. Beautiful. I love this race. The 13K is probably my favorite distance here. Same thing. First mile, single track, hit the dam, hit the road, single track through the riparian area. Really steep hill right here. And then gently climb. Once you get through the riparian area, it's pretty much uphill all the way to the finish. Cross the road and jump in the lake after you cross the finish line. 4 mile is an out and back, as is the 2 mile. But 4 mile gets the unique opportunity to still cross the dam. So same thing, first mile, single track. You're going to hit the dam all the way across the dam. At the far end of the dam, there will be a cone. Hit that cone, turn around, start heading back. Same way you came, cross the 2 mile. At the 2 mile turnaround, we're going to have a table with water and a timing mat there. Make sure you step on the blue mats or step over them. Don't go around them. We want to know where you are on course. And I'm sure if you have anyone following you, they'll want to know as well. Then that last mile is going to be single track, right back to the start finish. 2 milers, same thing, out and back. This is the only distance that doesn't go across the dam. This is a really fun course as well. It's going to be mostly single track, except right when you get towards the turnaround, this last little stretch right here is there's some sidewalk and stuff like that. But hit the turnaround, hit that blue mat, and then come on back to the start finish. So those are your courses. That is likely all I have for you today. Again, a lot of good information can be found on the website, including the actual location. But just spread the word that there's still room in the race. You can still sign up. Registration will be available at packet pickup and on race morning. And other than that, we are looking for like a beautiful day to run. And I'm excited that it's a record number of people and perfect running weather. So let's and just remember, it's a Sunday race. We always have people. Someone's going to show up on Saturday and expect to be running. But Sunday will be damn good run. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email to me. I will do my best to answer them, but I will likely be on site Friday, Saturday, and Sunday doing course marking and setup. So my response might be a little bit delayed, but I try to go through, check my email periodically and get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you all. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited to see you all this weekend. Have a good one.